guys, hope you liked my video from earlier. I'm gonna be posting in about 12 more hours, so around 12 in 12 hours in the middle of the day tomorrow. So that's actually technically not tomorrow, technically today. Well, anyway, as you all know, I am lazy, and since I'm lazy, I'm just going to read stuff that I've already written because I'm trying to write more SOLANGELO. I'm trying my best. Don't kill me. So, we're gonna read this. Yay! Katie, Hazel, and I helped James back to the cabin. We locked ourselves in my secret room, wanting to practice our powers without my mom noticing. I wanted to figure out what a half-fox was, and Hazel wanted to try that nymph thing again. Apparently that was what those things were, forest and wood nymphs. That explained a lot. The ears, clothes, forest connection, and all that. Apparently those voices she heard in the woods were just her fellow nymphs. Then I remembered the letters. "Hey, you guys," I whispered. "Do you think we should open our letters?" I didn't want my mom to hear us or see us until I knew how to handle my powers, or at least somewhat. I've been eyeing mine since we've got it. We should open them together. Once we all agreed on that, we opened our letters together, and they all read slightly different things. Mine read, "Dear Miss Foxling, we are proud to say you have succeeded in learning your powers as a werefox. Flame was a great help, and she shall be rewarded for helping you earn a place in Mythically, the school for fantasy creatures. When you next see Flame, she shall be waiting to take you to Mythically. She requests I send you her thanks for helping in the log incident. Please pack the following to take to Mythically. Clean clothing to last as long as possible. Any of your favorite belongings, a notebook, pencils/pens, other items if granted permission by Professor Nora. Power charms. Flame will attend Mythically with you as help with your powers and a companion. I shall welcome you soon. Sincerely, Professor Nora, Headmistress of Mythically." That was a lot to take in. Katie's letter said the same thing, except with her name instead of mine, and Sharon's name instead of Flame's, and with no log incident. James was apparently a shapeshifter, as the letter said, and he was going to get his animal assistant as soon as he reached Mythically. Hazel's a nymph, as we have established, but she has to go to a spot in the woods, and our animal assistant would come to her. Well, I wanted to find out what my powers could do, and what a half-fox was. Let's see, think of being a fox, I recalled. So, I guess you can say it's kinda like Harry Potter, but it's not, because instead of witches and wizards, okay, yeah, there's a witch character that that I've come up with my friends, but instead of just witches and wizards, we have just fantasy creatures, that's what it's called, yeah. I concentrated and felt it happening. I opened one eye, then the other. Everyone was staring at me. I looked in the mirror. I had smuggled and wasn't that surprised, but I was a little surprised. I had an orange fox tail, very soft. I had fox ears, very cute, and when I smiled at my reflection, I clamped my mouth shut almost immediately. I had fangs. Not that big, just as big as Flame's fangs. I admired my new look as Katie transformed and admired herself. Hazel turned into her nymph self, and James kept turning into objects like flower pots and baseball bats for some reason. Pretty soon, we were all fighting for the mirror. We kept using our powers, like James kept turning into different things to push us away. I turned into a fox and growled until I could use the mirror. We were making so much noise, my mom finally knocked on the door. We froze. We all tried to turn human, but I was stuck as a half-fox for the time being. So was Katie. Hazel was stuck as a nymph, but James was fine for some reason. I slowly opened the door. "Hey, Mom," I laughed nervously. She didn't seem that surprised, but she did come in the room and admire me. She messed with my ears. I flicked them away from her. She pet my tail. I waved her hand away with it. She kept admiring me, so I bared my teeth and growled. Then she admired my fangs. "Geez, why can't she see I don't like this?" "Mom, stop doing that," I finally complained loudly. "Where's Flame?" she asked in reply. I was stunned and didn't answer for a moment. "How did you know about Flame?" I stuttered. "I know things you don't," she replied mysteriously. She walked out of the room and beckoned for me and the gang to follow. Where she led us, I wasn't prepared for. She led us out to the living room of the cabin, where there was a couch and an old TV that didn't work, I might add. She pulled the couch forwards and pulled a small handle in the wall. It opened. What? I mean, how is there a secret compartment here? Wouldn't I have noticed? Apparently not, and also it was behind the couch. How was I supposed to know it was there? She pulled out a small box covered with dust. She blew the dust off the box and opened it. Then she handed me what was inside. It was a locket, I asked. Yes, she replied. It was your father's. The look in her eyes couldn't tell me enough, like there was something she could never describe. Yeah. I see why authors like cliffhangers. They're fun to do. They're fun to write cliffhangers. Yeah. Especially since, like, you can take the cliffhanger and just write anything from that point that makes sense, and it'll go along smoothly, because it's, like, so vast and open. And how long has this video been? It's been 6 minutes. Okay. Next chapter. Here it is. I'm tired. My father's? I shrieked. I had never seen my father, and my mom never talked about him. I need to tell you who he was, my mom said quietly. But first, let me see what James can do. I know all of you got a letter from Mythically. I've been expecting this. Hazel, a half-nymph. Katie, a werefox, just like Piper. But James, what can you do? In answer, James turned into a purple flower, then a bouquet of flowers, then a human. Shapeshifter, my mom commented. Extremely powerful. Your headmistress is a shapeshifter. Your father told me all about his days at Mythically. Dad used to go to Mythically? What was he? Was he a werefox? Did he have a fox? What happened to him? What is Mythically anyway? I asked question after question. My mom replied, yes, a werefox. Yes, yes. Long story and a safe place to practice your powers. You four, sit down and I'll tell you the long story. Back when I was in middle school in North Carolina, I was friends with your father, Chris Foxling. One day, he didn't come to school, and the teachers got a note from his parents said that he moved to a different school. I could believe that, but if he had known, he would have told me. That's when I felt it wasn't just an ordinary school that he went to. Sorry, there was hair on the screen. I went to his house after school, and I heard noises coming from the backyard. I looked over his fence and saw him and a fox. He was changing into a fox, a hybrid of a fox and a human, then a full human. I couldn't believe my eyes. The fox was making noises, and your father seemed to be talking to it, or should I say him. Your father's fox's name was Rylan. He taught me how to understand some simple things foxes say, in case he was in trouble. I was always his backup. Mythically never knew. I thought he was too good to need me. But I was wrong. After a few years of protecting him from nothing and him protecting me from everything, he decided to show me around Mythically. This was after he graduated. Graduates are always allowed back in the school to look around, for old time's sake. So he took me to Mythically. I met your headmistress, learned what types of powers most people have. We promised we would spend our lives together. When we found out about Piper, he decided it was too dangerous for him to be around her. He warned that you would realize your powers right about now, Piper. We used to hang out here with Rylan, and after a while I picked up some fox language. That's how I knew to understand flame. I wondered how you would look. Now here's the locket he left with me. Just then there was a knock on the door. I fastened the locket around my neck and got up. I'll get it, I offered. I walked to the door and flung it wide open. Dad? Katie looked confused. Chris? My mom ran to the door and looked up at him. It's you. Katie, this is your dad? I asked, confused. Then again, Mom never gets a face wrong. Katie, Piper, there you are. So grown up now that you know about Mythically. It's time to know something else, and it's a bit much. He looked solemnly at us. You two are half-sisters. Yeah, I know. I'm a great author. Okay, not really. That part was a bit too forward. Don't judge me. I think I'm going to end this video because I'm tired and it's been about 10 minutes. So if you're also up at midnight looking at YouTube and struggling with your life, leave it down in the comments and I will give you a shout out because I haven't gotten any comments for a while. I've gotten like 3 comments. So please comment. I'm lonely. I need people to talk to. And I will give you a shout out. And the people who like me, which is not very many people, but the people who like me will look at your channel. I think that's what people do. Don't judge me. I'm a tired mess. Then again, I'm always tired. So, yay! Great awesomeness. 12:14 a.m. Late squad. I know this isn't that late. Like, trust me, I've been awake way longer than this. But I don't want to be right now because my mom has to wake me up early tomorrow for something. So, yay. It's amazing. Yeah. So, I am going to go, and I asked, so, the last video had a glitch, and I thought it didn't post, but it did. So, I tried to post it again before I knew that it did post, and I put in the description of that video something, but then I deleted that one because apparently it had posted the first time. So the thing in the description was, can I call you guys the fan fam? Please? My subscribers, my people, my fan people, please. If not, just tell me, because I'm lost and tired. And I'm being tired. So I'll see you guys in the next one. If you're still here, put Mythically is awesome in the comments below if you want. I'm not forcing you to do anything. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, go watch one of my other videos and maybe you'll like that. Leave Mythically is awesome in the comments below. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you'll get notified probably at midnight. So turn your volume on your phone down or your whatever you're watching this on. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I know I am wasting time talking. If you're still here, that's awesome. Love you guys so much. So bye guys. Hope I'll see you in the next one. I'm tired. Hold on.